is Shalom Ciro Adam. I'm 17 years. I live in Langata and I'm in fourth form, finishing this year. I think this first conference is very nice. It is helping everyone and I think we're going to gain a lot from it. I expect that most of us will increase their self-worth and believe in themselves and be confident. I've learned that it's important to be confident because it's going to build your self-worth, and people will believe in you.
My name is Fiona Ojunga. I am 27 years old. I live in Texas, the US, and I'm a nurse. As a mentor, Auntie Betty, Betty Tambo. She said I talked to a lot of people, and I've mentored a lot of people in the US, in our little community. So she wanted me to share my experience of how I got to where I am right now. My experience, it's overcoming adversity, you know, say, a cultural shock, and being able to go through that and going through school and seeing what your peers go through and people who are younger than you, especially girls, and how confidence plays a big part in it, and teaching them how to be confident and be comfortable with who they are. It has been an eye-opener. I've enjoyed interacting with a lot of them, and I've been going to the shy ones and seeing how they are and how they communicate. So for me, it's even if I can encourage one person, even if I can boost somebody's self-esteem, because I believe in empowering each other as, in general, complimenting, being positive towards people. So with them, that's what my goal is towards them, and I've learned a lot as in overcoming a fear, because this right here, it is a fear of mine, and I think I'm doing okay. Oh, I'm having fun. It's starting with basics, so I asked them what their name is, how old they are, what they want to do, and I've been lucky enough, I found quite a few nurses, so I share some of my experiences during nursing school and pretty much just encouraging them and letting them know they can do it. No matter which situation they come from, no matter where they're from, they are able to overcome and be a great nurse or a great doctor or great businesswoman.
My name is Terry Bennett. I work in the medical field in the US. And growing up, I was not a very confident child because of something that I could not change about myself. I found that I was too tall in every area that I went to, be it class, be it church. I was the tallest among all my peers. So it bothered me. And I used to shy away from doing a lot of things because I felt like I'm not in the group, or rather I'm not fitting in, and just because of my height. But then when I got to the age of probably 30, I discovered, you know what, I cannot change anything about this. So what can I do about it? And I took the initiative to just be, confident about myself and embrace what I have because I cannot change it. So what would I have? And I started appreciating myself more. I tried to play basketball. I got into modeling. I did a few things here and there that my height would be an advantage if I did. So with that also, I became someone who, because I knew the need of having. So anyway, having been in a situation where I'm not very confident person, intimidated most of the time, and always just at the back. I knew how it felt to be there because I had already removed myself from that situation. So I had a keen eye to look at the people around me and try to see the need. And I would approach them and talk to them. So growing up, and even in the recent years, a lot of people have had the confidence, or rather have had the courage or the trust to just come and talk to me. I make myself approachable to where I can talk to people. And through that, I'm able to, what they need, I mentor them in different areas. And when my sister, friend Betty, came up with this idea, it was just an idea because she's been in the education. She saw the gap when she travels to Kenya and saw the gap, and she needed to bridge it, and she really felt the need to work with the girls and help them gain their confidence and bring out the best of themselves. And when she approached me with that idea, I also embraced it, and I believed in her, and we started working on this so many, I would say like a year or two ago. And we've walked this journey together, and seeing us here today doing this and with this number of girls out here is in itself just a blessing. And we hope that this program will enable girls to bridge from one level to the other through their confidence. And they'll be able also, from tapping into this, they'll be able to help other girls also bridge up and just be confident and be able to exploit their talents and bring out their inner strength and be able to do what they can do. When we started this, we were actually focusing on girls. But then there's this boy who challenged us and asked, so what about us boys? Who is taking care of us if every program out there is for girls? Who is going to take care of these boys? Because when the girls are already taken care of and they're learned and they know what to do, so how are they going to interact with these boys who don't know anything about anything? So we felt the challenge, but because we had already started the program, we decided to go on with it. But in future, we will bring in boys and try to incorporate them into it, because we accepted the challenge and we will work on it. Going to each and every girl who came here today, I have tried to at least go to them, shake their hand, greet them, and just introduce myself. And through that, I could easily tell where they are, in terms of their confidence, in terms of their self-esteem. And it's amazing, even with this very short program, like a few hours being here, their demeanor is already changing. A few of them, or most of them rather, seemed intimidated the first time they walked in here. But as time goes by and they realize they have that inner strength, they have that potential to do better things it has been brought out in them, even if it's in a little way. They're already gaining momentum in terms of their confidence level is already starting to show. Yes, and I've learned a lot, and it's amazing to see a group of young youth who have a lot of information, and we're also learning a lot from them too. So I'm really happy to be here and to interact with them more and to know them better and to know the areas of need individually if I can, because that's what we're trying to do, to mentor each one at a time, and at least that very personal interaction. Going forward, this is the first launch, this is the first conference. We are looking into having annual meetings. Not necessarily here, we may take them to other cities in Kenya. And hopefully it's gonna grow bigger than this. We would like to see these girls achieve their goals. Through this, we would like to see them exploit different areas of even scholarships and colleges and careers. We'd like to see them elevate themselves from where they are to higher levels. Well, I would just say thank you to everyone who supported this initiative, those who prayed for us, those who contributed, those who gave us ideas. We are happy to be here, and we know that we're going to do greater things with you also on board. Thank you so much.
My name is Betty Tambo. What inspired me is because I've also been helped to reach where I am today by other people, and I realized that without confidence, it is so difficult to do things if you don't believe in yourself. And a lot of times when I've talked to girls, because I've been invited to speak to girls different places, I've been speaking to girls in schools, everywhere, but I realized that the confidence was lacking to believe that they can do it. Just because you're born in a certain area does not mean that you cannot make it in life.
Yeah.
So that's inspired me to be able to give back and form a network to help our girls. Initially it was a girls program only, but then I started getting boys writing, and I said no, I cannot refuse, because one of the emails, because the criteria was to write an essay. One of the guys was saying, who is going to marry us if all these girls are being empowered and we're not? So it's not only ladies. I will not deny anybody who shows interest, even if it's a boy, because I don't think we need to leave our boys out anyway. The Bible talks about being confident, being bold. And so without that, nobody will believe you, because we own our stories. But if I'm not confident enough to share, no one is going to believe me. And so without sharing without boldly and confidently sharing, your message is mixed up, and people kind of misunderstand what you are trying to bring around. So confidence is a big thing for girls. You can see some of the girls who are like, I don't want to talk in front of people. That was me. That was me when I was doing trainings and all that, and I realized I didn't want to speak. I always wanted to sit in the back and let people do it. But when I've gained my confidence, I've reached a place where I know the sky's the limit. And I can't wait to see the stories that girls are going to give. Next year when we do it, we're doing a follow-up. So this is going to be done every year. Like, the opportunities are there. Even though we think that, the society is too rough, the opportunities are there. There's so many things out in the world, but we have to reach. You can't just sit somewhere and expect them to come to you. You have to be able to confidently go for them. It's okay to fail, but you've tried.